Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. This one is in response to some past concerns that I've had and to just add clarity to what you will be doing. Under PowerPoint, under your introduction in Module A to the course in Blackboard, I have inserted this video about what is on the PowerPoints and how you will review Word documents. So I'm going to jump to a PowerPoint that I've used in the past in this course, and then also to a Word document and show you a little bit that what you should be seeing. If you do not see this, then you should know up front and be asking questions about how you can. So under, again, this is just a PowerPoint that I've used in the past. If you go to the top of your menu, I'm at the home menu, and you can see the different layouts. This is in creation of the slides. However, if you go over here to view, I'm in the normal view. Sometimes when you download it, you are in presentation mode. And presentation mode, I'm going to click on it right here. Maybe, let me move the recording up. This is just a click, and you'll see me in class going back and forth between presentation mode and what we call the normal view. If you are in presentation mode, typically I just press the escape button and I'm right back into normal view. But you can vary the different ways that you look at the presentation or the PowerPoint that's uploaded and becomes available to you after our class where we meet face to face. For example, here's the handout mode, and you can see all of the different screens coming up. However, again, my view, I'm going to stick with normal. And again, you may see it under presentation. To go to normal, you can either go to view and select normal or press the escape key depending on your computer. I will, on the left-hand side, if you're in normal view, you're going to see all of the different slides. And again, in class, you'll see me going back and forth in between the different ones. However, I want to make sure you're also looking at the notes section at the bottom of the slides. I have, in this one, it is a task that I've done in class in the past. And it's all about number sense. But I'm giving you some feedback or some information about how I would write this lesson plan. So engage is part of our lesson plan. How am I going to engage the students in this task and engage you in your prior knowledge? And as we go on, here's the explain. And if I curse on down, here's what I would expect to see under explore. So all of these are there. And again, this is just a sample from last year. I may or may not use this one this year, depending on what I come up with if I think of other good things that I want to share with you. So you're going to go all the way through here. Some of these will have are interactive that you'll see us do in class. Some of these will give you ideas, like here is a number system, counting to hundreds. At the very end of the PowerPoints, I try, if I have enough resources and time, I will share with you your videos that are applicable for the topics that we've talked about, as well as some literature. So in other words, A Million Dots is a good book for a literature connection to counting. But again, it's not, you have to look and see which grade level it would be best suited for. So that's the PowerPoints. Make sure you can see and go back between the different modes, and that you read the notes section at the bottom of each. Now I'm going to go to a Word document, which is another making sure that you know how I review the documents. We're going to pretend this is your document for this semester on the numeration and algebra project rubric. So this is just the information. I'm going to mess with this one and pretend like I'm reviewing it as a document and pretending as a document that you have submitted. I'm going to go to review, and I would suggest you to do the same when you get your documents back. I'm going to track the changes. That way you're going to see what's happening. Right now I'm in all markup. The default is usually simple markup, but I use all markup a lot, so it's going to stay there. And I would suggest you to go to all markup, and I'll show you the difference. So if I say, oh, I don't want to this to be numeration and algebra project, I want to change, for example, algebra just to its shortcut. So I might just write ALG, and you can see it come in red. I do not have a choice in color. The program picks the color of the text, and I cannot change that. So I do not like red, but there's nothing I can do about that. Maybe I want to say the plan is to be written using the given template. Maybe I want to say, oh no, I need to really talk about that. So I might add a comment to the side. The template is da 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 da. So you'll be able to read that. Let's leave it there. Maybe I want in, maybe that should be, and on. Instead of 3 parts to this project, I want to put, maybe instead of parts, I want to use the word sections. Okay. See the vertical lines going down the side? That indicates that somewhere on that line there is a something that I have done. So if I come in here and I put a period, well, let me do another one, another place so you can see it. After differentiation, I'll put one there. But when I'm looking through this, that period is kind of hard to see. But I know that there's something there, so I need to go looking for it. I have my documents. Okay, so I've saved it. I've sent it to you. This is my, for example, a critique for your algebra project. You open it up and you see this. You see a little comment here. You see all these text marks. So look what happens when I have my cursor, my pointer, right on the vertical red line. I can click on it and it tells me what it was. You can see them opening up. There it is. Now it shoots me to all markup instead of simple markup. So when I'm in here and I'm looking at my project and all of the critiques that you have written, that I've written to you, you would probably want to start with your cursor, placed at the very beginning of the document, and then go up to your menu bar and press next. It's going to go to the very next thing that I've done or I've stated or commented on. So here's the next, and you can see the algebra is highlighted. I'm going to either accept it or reject it. I'm going to reject this one. I don't want it to be crossed out. So I'm going to reject it. And it says reject and move to the next, or just reject the change. If I don't want to go on to do the entire document, I can select the second one. But I'm going to reject and move to the next. Okay, I'm going to delete this one. I can delete that, and you can see that the arrow, the vertical line is gone. Now go on to the next. You can see the markup. It comes up to be what's written. Do we want to accept this? Yeah, I'm going to accept it. I like what it said. Accept and move to the next. And you can see, and class on. I clicked off of it. But I'm going to reject that one. And you can see how it changes. So you can go through. If you do not accept and reject, I'm going to reject this next one. And I'm going to accept parts and reject sections. If you do not accept and reject and get rid of those vertical lines, when you start typing again, even though you have done something to it, it's going to be there. And when I pull it up and I put it in all remarks mode so that I can see what I'm doing, it's going to also show. I'm not going to be able to tell what is new and what is old. I'm going to see my remarks as well as your new comments. So make sure. The other way that you can do it is to, when you open it up, my document, after I have critiqued it, save it to your computer with a different name. Maybe save it with, in the title, PB remarks or comments or whatever you want to do. At that point, then you can actually go back to your original document and make the changes that you wish to make. Thank you. Hope this helps. Bye.